Yesterday, 13th of August 2023, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi was in Warri, Delta State. We saw him. I made a video here where he was at a church. He went for a Thanksgiving service for that of his friend. He was also spotted at the ShopRite Mall in Delta State as well, and some other places in the city of Warri. Well, today it have come to my notice that he was actually there for a meeting with the traditional rulers. I guess some of the community are having communal crisis, and we know that His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi has always been a man of peace and has preached, in support of every human in Nigeria. Here is the video. Don't forget to subscribe.
All of us have to sacrifice now to prevent them from coming to us to consume everybody and follow the anarchy. They won't differentiate anybody. Whether you're a good governor or you're a bad one, you go. That you can explain to God in heaven. But here, they will take you away. So it is important that we do the right thing to make the place work for everybody. It's already happening in the north, it's happening everywhere. It is the poverty in the north that is causing problem everywhere. It's the poverty in the east that is causing problem. It's the poverty in everywhere that is causing problem. All these things you see, agitation is poverty. We need to deal with it and do the right things so people to be able, and people like you will help us with your expertise and everything. So I will be coming for this thing. But I was so glad. I was telling him when I was seeing on the cola gifts and everything. I said I'll be visiting very much every day. The way the country is today, I have to be coming very frequently. At least I've come to my father and complained and said, he come to the, I'll show you the next time. I'm not being in a hurry to go. I'll be coming to stay. And I'm staying with you. And I thank some of you. This is a very wonderful welcome on this visit. And I remain very, very grateful. I've told my brother, I said, Ben, these people elected you. Let me say to you, just stay close to them. Stay close to them. It is the people that elected you. Always stay with the people. Always be part of them. And don't play party politics after election. These people who are local government chairmen today, they might be in different parties. I don't know party after election. But the day of election, we'll talk about party. After election, we're all the same thing. Local government chairman, you, Ben, you, Brad, here to help the people. Help them to build a better. If you don't have, please be with them. Show them that you're part of them. That's what friends. That's what I do in my state, that I do in the country. I thank all of you for the opportunity of this wonderful reception. Being received by chairman of local governments, I'm grateful. You would have said maybe this man is in Labour, you are in PDP or in APC. Those things are just named. We're all the same thing. So let us build a society where our children will live in. Our children doesn't carry APC to school. They don't carry PDP to school. They don't carry Labour to school. What they want is good school. What they want is good teachers. And nobody, that's what we need. A good Nigeria. May God continue to bless all of us. And keep blessing and keeping your majesty. We want to continue seeing you in this your majestic look. Thank you and God bless you.
Sir, we understand that you just finished a meeting with His Royal Majesty, the Pharaoh of Obujo Warri Kingdom, and we are curious to know about the outcome of the meeting, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. We came as a delegation of over 40 million Ijaw people across all the states that are home to Ijaw people. And the purpose was to actually have first-hand information on the ongoing Ugbujo Alaja crisis. We've listened to them. We've also seen things for ourselves. And we are curious that this crisis is not just beginning. And by special grace of God, there have been interventions in the past. We have extant boundary laws of 1946, 1951, and also 1955, all clearly spelling out clear boundaries between these two communities. We are also aware of the fact that in 1988, the Ugbujo people, by lease, gave out portions of land to the then government. And all of these are gazetted. It's also interesting to also note that the successive governments in Delta State, starting from 1996, then again in 2008, and last by the Okowa's administration in 2016, set up different panels of inquiry on this same subject matter. And the reports of these panels are similar. The ownership of this land in dispute is clear. Then the areas in dispute, which is just about 800 hectares of land, are clearly mapped out. Recommendations are also made as to what to be done as to those areas they refer to as buffer zones. I think the problem with this crisis is that government is weak at implementing the findings of its own panel of inquiries.
Okay. Recently, the Orobo Progressive Union made some statements that caused tension between the Ijaw, particularly the Ijaws in Odu local government area. They are in panic. What is the take of the INC in regard to that issue?
Okay, when the video that went viral got to us, I personally called the president of UPU and asked questions. And he told me very categorically that it's not part of that declaration. He never authorized it. It was not done on his behalf. And that he reassured me of efforts we can put together to harmonize ourselves. As a matter of fact, we've seen several refuters in the social media by very prominent Orobo leaders. So for us, I think the Ijaw people don't have any business fighting the Orobos. The Orobos and the Ijaws have lived together. They have done so many things together. They have married themselves. They've had markets together. In fact, there are certain utensils, cooking utensils and market items that we share in common. And it is also the truth that there's no Ijaw community that you don't have Orobos. If you go to Yanagwa, you have so many Orobos. There's no Ijaw community you have Orobos. In the same manner that you have Ijaws. So for anybody to declare a war between the Orobos and the Ijaws, I think that person's brain must be examined. The consequences are too grievous to be imagined. So right now, we are even supporting the ongoing efforts of the traditional rulers of Ijaw and Orobos. We held a meeting yesterday. The resolutions are acceptable to us, and we are also praying that they should see the process through. The INC, as a body, will always preach and advocate for peace, dialogue, and any civil, legal process of bringing this crisis to a notch. It's enough of this. And in doing that, the government has a trust jaws. You have the Kwales, you have so many other ethnic groups in this state. And it must be fair to everybody. And we know from experience that Sheriff is a lover of the people. He's a grassroots person. He's a very pragmatic leader. And I'm sure in no distant time he will do the needful so that this crisis that we see today will be a thing of the past. We're also calling on the National Boundary Commission because by implication, the boundary dispute is not between two communities. It's between two local government areas. And I'm sure if other over 700 local government areas in this country have clear boundaries, why should that of Udu local government and that of Warri South local government area, Southwest local government areas be different? Let the National Boundary Commission establish the boundaries. In fact, where we are, we need government to be straight and strong. Yes. Is it because the reports favor the minorities that are hopeless and helpless? Are we saying by extension that minorities don't have a right in this country? Can't they implement it because they think we are weak? But I want to tell the world that we are not weak. Obuja people are not alone. Yeah. They are not alone. That is the truth. Ijaw nation will not attack. But the Ijaw nation will not sleep and allow anybody to attack us. Examples are everywhere. Those who have tried us in the past, we give good accounts of the true nature of the German. We will not attack anybody. That is the truth. But don't attack us. Don't. Because it is in our DNA. It's in our DNA to respond. To respond to any attack.
Sir, at this point, there is anxiety and fear on the land. Your message to the Obuja Warri Kingdom and the Ijaws at large?
The message is very clear. We must be vigilant. We must be strong. Ijaw means truth. Ijaw means justice. And Ijaw has a God of justice who has always fought for us. This, if you call it a fight, is a fight in defense of what God has given to us. God, in His infinite mercy, who gave us, handed over this land to us, will protect us, protect the land, and protect us. We have no fears about that. In as much as we don't go after another person's property. The German does not claim what does not belong to him. But that which God has given to him, we defend it. We defend it, and we are resolute. The entire Ijaw nation is resolute. Yeah. It happened in Akwa Ibom. They tried to take over our land. Go there and tell them their experience.
Thank you very much, sir. That's so very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That will be all for now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Ado?
This is Baramatu Voice right in Obuja Warri Kingdom. We are the traditional headquarters at this moment. The Ijaw National Congress led by Professor Benjamin Okaba and other of his entourage are here to consolidate and give hope to the Obuja people that the government is on it, the very matter, and other stakeholders on this very matter for peace. And the Ijaw traditional rulers and the Robo traditional rulers are working in synergy to bring peace for this very all-important issue that is creating tension in the whole of Delta State. The Baramatu Voice is live at this moment, bringing the press briefing of the Ijaw National Congress, INC, here in Obuja at the palace of Amankosu Mombeni III, Asiaye Enaimo, right in Obuja. And briefly, before we go, the INC presidents have spoken and give hope to the Jaws that there will be peace. All right. Yes, briefly, yes, a remark has been made by the Ijaw National President, INC, Professor Benjamin Okaba, for peace in both lands.
Yes.
Brief words.
Yeah, we are very comfortable. Peace we truly seek, and that is what we need. There are legitimate ways of going about your fighting for your properties, if at all, and that is what we do. That is what we desire, and I think the visit was to come to enforce what our traditional fathers have done, and I think that it's a very nice one, and we support the traditional rulers and let them be firm to put this crisis to a stop.
Your name, sir?
I am Honorable Friday there, the chairman of Ugujo Clan INC. Thank you very much.
Yes, it has been a threatening factor. Peace building is very key for development among people. And today, still on the issue of age-long crises between the Ogbujos and the Alaja people in Udu local government. And today, the Ijaw National Congress, INC, in conjunction with other key stakeholders for peace building and peaceful coexistence of these two community ethnic nationalities that have lived together, intermarried together, play politics together, and over the years have been doing things together. And the national INC, the National Ijaw National Congress, is in conjunction with the traditional rulers of Delta States, both the Ijaws and the Urhobos, for peaceful coexistence. It came to consolidate on the communique for peace, and that has been the message by the INC. Strategic workforce and peace building is key to development. Without peace, there will be no development. That has been a very strategic way of harmonizing people. Yeah, in Obujo, the Ijaw National Congress, INC, has come to consolidate and work together for peace building and call on Delta State government to intervene in this age-long crisis between the Ijaws and the Urhobos. Baramatu Voice. Yes, it was a fruitful indoor meeting where the national president of Ijaw, the INC, the president and his entourage are working, going back to where they came from and put hope on the Obujo people that there will be peace and harmony in the land. It's Baramatu Voice live broadcast at CIE in Naimbo. And at this moment, the age-long crisis between the Urhobos of Alaja in Udu local government and the Ijaws of Obujo in Warri Southwest local government will come to an end where major stakeholders will play a very successful peace a strategy to bring the age-long crisis to an end.